Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. And tonight, we'll see the Raptors as they go up against Oakland. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Go.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Nembhard. For three, Smith. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Quickly against Capella. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ingram up top. Capella covering. Pirtle's shot is off. And then Smith with the jam.
Wow. And look, as amazing as that was, those are the types of dunks that make you a little nervous.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Ingram passes to Quickly. Back to Ingram. Fires for three. And again, Toronto no luck. Jackson finds Parker. Lets it go with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Here's Ingram. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Smith, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Speed. J.R. makes a living driving to the hoop.
Barnes outside to stop the run. Here's Barrett. Barnes kicks to Barrett. And again, Toronto no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
On the free throw, no good.
And I love the passion that Jackson plays with. Never bashful when it comes to pulling the trigger, and an outstanding two-way player.
Parker dishes to Capella. Parker finds Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Jackson's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Raptors moving the ball around. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Driving to the basket. Yep, it counts.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.153 left in the first quarter. Pass to quickly. Dick up top. Shot clock at 6. Bertle sets the pick for Barrett. A 3 from Barnes.
Boy, that's how you make life tough on your opponent, with the energy she just showed on defense.
They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, this is Capella using his height the best way he can to save the possession.
Here's Barrett. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Oakland leading by 12. Puts up a 3. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 5.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
There's Parker with the 3, and Oakland hits again from deep.
Listen, she's going to open up a lot of the floor for herself when she's hitting those threes. It's about more than the points there.
Now, here's quickly. Scoreless thus far. And now Oakland on the break. A shot by Parker, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Toronto trails by 18. Here's Barrett. Oakland grabs the miss. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. It's Parker outside. That shot off. And so it's Oakland with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Now look out. Edgecombe can get it going from deep.
Here's Shed, driving the lane. Here's Mobo. Thompson with the rebound. Ripped away. Here's Mobo. He's covered by Thompson. Mobo can't hit. Jackson has the open look. And Oakland hits again from deep.
Nice feed to set that up. She's not looking for her own shot. She's looking for the best shot.
Pass to Dick. The 11-footer. Oakland grabs the miss. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. There's Jackson with the three. And Oakland hits again from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Toronto calls timeout. Teams changing it up here. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes screen on Nembhard. A three from Quickly. Thompson with the rebound. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Mobo in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Quickly. No scoring in this one. Ingram wide open. And the Raptors miss again.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. Not anymore.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. And with that three ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Oakland.
Now, here is O'Neal. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Takes a step back. Here's Mobo.
Oakland foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oakland.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Ingram.
Yeah, credit the pass there. That's a nice setup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. Perkins for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the noticeable thing about Perkins, everything he does is smooth, especially that jumper.
Here's Barrett again to Toronto. 1:15 left to play in the first half. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Jackson. 19 points in the game.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. A three from Quickly. Oakland grabs the miss. Jackson down low. Barrett covering. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Oakland shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Walter. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Quickly. No good, unable to end this run. Quickly's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
Barrett against Jackson, and Capella sends it back.
Well, if you bring it in the paint, you have to be aware of Capella. He's looking to swat shots.
He gets it up, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Oakland way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans get ready for the high
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Steven Jackson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And they're making the most of her looks inside.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. It's Dick on the wing. Barnes outside. Pocket 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Yeah, the defense doing all they can, playing him very physically inside, but he just outworked them.
Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Off target with his 3. Here's Parker. Takes it off the glass.
Contact or no contact, she was getting through. Great use of power on her part.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Jackson finds Smith. Back to Jackson. Over Barnes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Jackson's got 26.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Here's Capella after R.J. Barrett's bucket. The shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Parker passes to Jackson. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Nembhard for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. And the three off target.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Nembhard for three. The three-pointer is right on target. Nembhard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Ow! Assist goes to.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Nembhard's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. Shoots from 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
That one on Jackson.
Team foul.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy. Inside, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
I love when she just goes for these jams, showing how athletic she can be.
Here's Quickly. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. Thompson against Ingram. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, scorers like Ingram find a way to draw those fouls.
The Raptors making a switch here.
Brandon Ingram taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
The shot's good. Edgecombe's got 5 now.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Ingram dishes to Barrett. Out to Ingram. The 3. Oakland grabs the miss. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Reese. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, I give her credit. Reese has been working hard to improve her jumper, and we see it pay off.
Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Nembhard for 3. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Nembhard's got 10 points in just the second half. The deep 3 from Ingram. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Oakland holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Mobo. Now here's Barnes. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Offline with his 3. To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
Oakland foul.
And there's the foul. It's on Nolan Torrey.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Checking in for Toronto. Number 00. AJ.
Here's Lawson. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. Guarded by O'Neal. Shot clock at 2. Comes out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution for your Raptors. Number 19. Jacob Hurdle.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pirtle's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, that was a key pass from her. You always want to get your teammates involved. You shoot it better off a good pass.
Shed, that's good.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Some nice passing by Oakland here. There's O'Neal with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Barrett, and Barrett brings it in.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And so in the game for Oakland, they've got Royce O'Neal, Perkins out there with Thompson. Then there's Torrey, and it's Edgecombe in at the 2 spot. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Barrett inside the three-point line. No good that time.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Pass to Nembhard. J.R. Smith on the wing. Tit defending. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. And Toronto has possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Barrett the pass to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. Barnes has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Out to Smith. Here's Reese. That's in there. Perkins with the assist.
Seldom lets it fly from 3, but Reese has been working on that shot.
Quickly against Nembhard. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
J.R. Smith.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
On defense, Oakland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hurdle with a screen on Smith. Quickly with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. J.R. Smith on the wing. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, this is why you got to put a body on Capella. He's just too good an offensive rebound.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Pass to Pirtle. From deep. And it's quickly missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Dick can't get it to go. Now Oakland with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Capella the pass to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Reese gets the bucket.
Well, and you can see there just how confident she is in her abilities, even from deep, deep range.
There it finds Pirtle. Barnes outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
15.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, Solid passer and more than capable defensively.
And Oakland going with the whole new group out on the floor. And he nails the third. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, O'Neal. Chalk up two there.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Dick passes to Purtle. Back to Dick. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And here's quickly for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
In order to win games, you gotta hit the jumper.
Johnson in the corner. And Oakland hits again from deep.
That's an assertive play by Johnson. He was really looking to answer that last three.
Outside Barrett. So it's Oakland picking up the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Steven Jackson.